Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. A question we get regularly on a daily basis. I'm struggling with the game, I need some assistance. The biggest thing that I could do, or the biggest piece of advice I can advocate to anyone who's struggling with the game, go and seek some advice. We also have plenty of facilities here at Glenbervie Golf Club if you're looking to improve your game over the winter months, a series of individual lesson packages and also a multi kind of lesson package put in place from now till the end. So if you want any more information regarding that, please feel free to get in touch and we will help you implement a plan to try and track your progress and also your goals throughout the winter. Today's tip is a hot topic in golf at the moment, and it's a common thing you see regularly during golf, on the lesson tee, any department of the game, and it is golfers who swing a little bit too over the top in the downswing. So what I mean by that is golfers who struggle with slice, they struggle with pull hooks, they can create any sort of varying ball flight that's going to cause a lot of issues and also plagues a lot of distance and directional issues. So one of the biggest things I try and advocate to anyone that struggles over the top is understanding the separation between how your lower body moves and also the upper body. The thing we see is a lot of golfers will roll the forearms inside, club gets really flat at the top of the backswing. From there, left shoulder drops too soon, shaft gets really steep, and the shoulders have to start the downswing first. So the shoulders are working a little bit faster compared to the hips, and then that's where the shaft gets relatively steep, and the shaft pretty much, the club head's above the hands in this position. It creates space from that position. So what's going to happen from there? We're going to have to tilt back the way, we're going to have to flip through impact to try and obviously square the club face up. So here's a simple analogy I want you to focus on. People who struggle with over the top is they don't create enough turn in the backswing. So what I mean by that is they don't create enough coil in their upper body. What causes over the top is we get to the top of the backswing, we don't start the downswing with our lower body. What happens from there is the shoulders start the downswing first. So the shoulders are moving in front of the golf ball too soon, the right shoulders are moving out towards the golf ball too soon, and the hips are pretty static. So from there, the right shoulder moves out too early, the hips are pretty static. What we can do from there is we're going to try and turn that right shoulder a little bit more back in the region towards our right hip. This club rotating behind you, right shoulder back, left shoulder across. So right shoulder back, left shoulder across. Start feeling the pressure going down at the side of your rib cage. So that's a good indication that you've coiled up, you've created enough pressure. The goal is we're trying to store that pressure for a little bit of a split second, then we're going to release it on the downswing. So left shoulder's working down, right shoulder's working back, hands have to feel a little bit higher. Create a slight pause, think of Hideki Matsuyama. Feel like you keep your hands up where they are for a little bit longer. Keep your hands where they are. What we're going to do is we're going to apply a little bit of pressure into the left foot. So almost feel like you're pushing down with your left knee towards your left foot. Starts to work down. But it's also the feeling that you're trying to get your left hip out the way a little bit early. Side of this golf club, out the way, left of target as early as possible. We see a lot of golfers who kind of swing over the top, still pretty square towards the target. So what when you do, it's the idea we're trying to feel like left hip's moving left through impact. You should feel the weight go into your left heel. Swinging over the top, what you need to understand is how the sequence changes from us swinging over the top and how we need to auto-correct that. Top head on my right shoulder is working a little bit more behind me. The grip end's working a little bit more down towards the golf ball. As we get to the top, what I want you to do is I want you to grip halfway down the golf club, extend your arms. So get your arms at the top of the backswing. And then when you start down, I just want you to feel like you create a slight pause. So leave your arms up where they are for 1 or 2 seconds. Then as we start down, just feel like your weight's going a little bit more into your left heel. It's going into your left heel. That's an indication to start the downswing. Left hip's moving down, and then belt buckle to target. Buckle to target. You should feel the pressure a little bit more in your left heel. If the hip's clear, it gives a free passage for the body to start clearing as well towards the target. And try and understand that the lower body starts to downswing first, then the upper body follows. If you've got any questions on that topic, anything I've talked about or discussed in that video, comment below with your thoughts on the video, like the video. Also, if you're struggling with your game, if you're needing some help, I'm offering 30% off all online lesson packages at the moment. If you need any more assistance with that or any more guidance, please get in touch as soon as possible. Any information on that, please get in touch and click the link below to access all packages.